right. Thank you, Thurston. Tim Esty sitting in for Rusty Tundy tonight. We're at the Storm Dome where the Georgia Southwestern State University Hurricanes take on the Columbus State Cougars. Proud to be joined by assistant coach Jalen Butler. Jalen, tell us what we know about Columbus State.
It's kind of a big deal, Columbus State. So this is Coach Hick's third year here, and before he was here, he was an assistant at Columbus. And they're struggling a little bit right now, but they're a talented team.
Jalen, we come in at 3-18, and I've been to a lot of basketball games. A lot of times when you're struggling like that, you see the kids kind of lose hope. I've seen just the opposite. Our kids seem to be playing hard.
It's crazy. Like, these guys play harder every day. They love it more every day, and they kind of finally got rewarded with the last game.
As we look at the matchups tonight, what are going to be the keys both on the offensive side and the defensive side for us to be successful?
Some of the keys offensively is share the ball. We play really well against Young Harris, sharing the ball, not worrying about who's scoring, and defensively we got to get back in transition and
Quentin Taylor, the point guard from Edison, Georgia, down in Calhoun County. He'll run the point for Ben Hicks tonight. The 6'6 freshman from Ellenwood, Jamari Dean, he'll be down low, along with 6'3 senior. Ready to begin Peach Belt Conference basketball action here at Georgia Southwestern State University. We're in the Storm Dome. Ben Hicks coaching against his former school, the Columbus State Cougars. Again, starting for Columbus State will be Stanley Taylor, a 6'8 forward. Xavier Williams, the 6'10 forward. He's the senior. Givens, the point guard, in the front court. Over to Taylor. Taylor to Horton. Horton back to Jalen Thomas. So now all of the Columbus State Cougars have touched the ball on their first trip down the court. Thomas to Williams. Williams' three-pointer is no good. Rebounded by Southwestern. Quentin Taylor penetrates. Gives outside to Quay Lardy. R.J. Sessions on the right wing. Back to Taylor. And the Hurricanes swing the ball. Devin Watson penetrates. Dishes off. Quay Lardy in the paint. And the jumper is good. So the Cougars now back in the front court. Jalen Thomas will dump it off on the right side to Bryant Givens. Givens with the three-pointer.
Bryant Givens for three.
Quentin Taylor and R.J. Sessions bring the ball down for the Hurricanes. On the right side to Devin Watson. Quentin gives to R.J. R.J.'s three-pointer off the back of the rim and goes out of bounds, and the Hurricanes retain possession. So a lucky break there as the Columbus State defender couldn't get a handle on it. There's an official's timeout on the court right now. R.J. Sessions to inbound for the Hurricanes. Goes up top. Quentin Taylor. And the ball will be kicked, so we'll have to throw it in on the side. We tried to get it to Jamari Dean. Quentin Taylor with the basketball. Looks, Devin Watson from the top of the key. No good, off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Columbus. Bryant Givens, the point guard, brings it up. Tries to get it inside, but Jamari Dean with great defense. And a foul now will be called on Xavier Williams. That'll be Xavier Williams' first personal.
First team foul.
Quentin Taylor in the front court. Gets it to Jamari. Jamari penetrates. Goes up and will get the foul. That too will be against Xavier Williams. So quickly the big 6'10" forward has two personal fouls. 17:44 remaining in the first half. It's 3-2 Columbus. They say it was not on the shot, it was on the floor. So RJ gets it into Jamari Dean. Over to Devin. RJ penetrates, goes cross court. Out to Quentin Taylor. Quentin to Devin Higgs, or Devin Watson. Watson to RJ. RJ Sessions with the turnaround. No good. Rebounded by Givens. Givens for Columbus. Runs hard. Looks number 23. That's Horton. Horton's going to be fouled. That foul's going to be on R.J. Sessions.
Foul on R.J. Sessions. First personal, first team foul. Horton on the line.
Horton's first free throw is good. That makes it 4-2. And Horton's second free throw is good.
2 from the foul line.
5-2, Columbus leads it. Devin Watson in the front court. Gives it off on the left wing to Quentin Taylor. Quentin back to Devin. In the corner to RJ. Sessions drives, looks, dishes out to Watson. Watson for three, and it's good.
Devin Watson.
Horton on the drive for Columbus, pulls up at the free throw line and clanks it off the front of the rim. Georgia Southwestern wants to run, and Quay Lardy goes in for the layup, but is fouled. Zay Horton going to be called.
Horton, first personal, third team foul.
So Quay Lardy at the line to shoot two.
Quay Lardy on the line.
They've got an official's timeout right now while they were cleaning up some blood. Now Quay Lardy has the basketball, and his free throw's good. Lardy's second free throw also good.
Lardy 2 for 2 from the foul line.
7-5, the Canes lead it. And gonna be called for a walk. Columbus State's Chris Horton. Quentin Taylor for the Canes in the front court. Being pressured outside to Devin. Devin Watson gets it down low to Quay Lardy. He'll bring it back out front. Quentin Taylor now penetrates, kicks it out to RJ Sessions. Sessions for three, good.
RJ Sessions for three.
And on the other end, Horton
With the bucket.
with the long pass drops a layup in. Now quickly a foul's been called. And that'll be the under 16 timeout. We'll also take a timeout. You're listening to Hurricane Basketball on 94 Sports.
This season. So if you have friends or family who couldn't make the trip to Americus, let them know they can follow the action online. Have them go to gswcanes.com and scroll down to the scoreboard section of our desktop homepage, or look for the calendar icon on mobile devices. YouTube serves as the online video host for Georgia Southwestern Athletic Productions and Surges Sports Network. You can find us directly on YouTube at GSW Athletics. That's GSW Athletics on YouTube.
Ten to 7, the Canes lead it. 15:53 left to go here in the first half. Devin Watson to inbound. He'll get it into Quentin Taylor in the front court. Taylor over to Watson. Watson inside. The 4-footer by Jamari Dean, no good. Rebounded by Columbus. Their point guard Givens goes all the way to the basket, and he'll have it blocked. Quay Lardy on that block. They'll inbound to Givens in the front court. He immediately gets it out to Chris Horton. His turnaround jumper no good, and a foul's been called on the floor. Quentin Taylor going to be called for the foul.
Foul on Quentin Taylor. First personal, second team foul.
Their point guard Givens tries to get it underneath to Cam Paulding. Paulding couldn't get a handle on it, and it goes out of bounds, so a turnover to the Hurricanes. Watson brings it up the left side. Gets it inside to Jamari Dean, back out to Watson. Watson to Taylor. Taylor penetrates, gets one on his feet, gives it to Watson. A nice play right there, but Watson can't complete the layup. Givens for Columbus State on the rebound. Takes it inside, dishes back out, and now Columbus sets up the half-court offense. Givens from way downtown, and that three's good.
For three.
That'll tie it at 10 with 14:45. R.J. Sessions with the basketball, off to Quentin Taylor. Now Devin Watson for three, in and out. Again, the rebound by Columbus. Givens, the point guard, kicks it right back out. And Jalen Thomas hits the three.
Jalen Thomas.
Makes it 13-10, and Coach Ben Hicks wants a timeout for Georgia Southwestern. Back after this on 94 Sports. Quentin Taylor with the basketball in the front court. Gives it off to Quay Lardy and back out to Quentin. Quentin looks to penetrate. Will pull up for the three, and it's good.
Quentin Taylor for three.
So that three-pointer will tie it at 13. Columbus State's Givens, the point guard, with the basketball, gives it out front to Stanley Taylor. Taylor over to Zay Horton. Horton will drive, throw up a prayer. It's off. Jamari Dean with the rebound for Southwestern. Out to Devin Higgs on the left wing. Higgs drives, gives it back to Sessions. Sessions for three, and it's good.
R.J. Sessions.
And Columbus State takes a timeout as Southwestern takes a 16-13 lead. We'll be right back after this. Shot for Columbus is no good. Rebounded by Jamari Dean. Quentin Taylor now in the front court, gives to R.J. Sessions. Sessions penetrates, throws up the layup, no good. On the floor, they fight for the rebound, and they'll call it a jump ball. Alternate possession will be in favor of the Hurricanes. 16-13, good guys on top. 12 minutes, 38 seconds to go in the first half. Inbound to Jamari Dean, out to Devin Watson, back to Quentin Taylor, and Taylor will back it out. Taylor penetrates. They're going to call a block on number 25, Cam Paulding. That'll be Paulding's first personal foul. Now the Hurricanes will inbound. Grant Howard gets it in to Jamari Dean and back out to Devin Watson. Watson over to Taylor, in the corner to Grant Howard. Howard gets it to Watson on the right wing. They tried to get it inside to Jamari Dean, but it's knocked away. And here comes Columbus. Givens the point, runs, throws up a prayer, and banks it in.
Bryant Givens.
Devin Watson gives it off to Grant Howard. Howard on the left wing and gets it back. Inside to Quay Lardy. Lardy turns around and misses the 8-footer. Here comes Columbus. This time, Jamari Dean steals the pass and gives it right back to him. So good defense on the part of Jamari Dean, but he lost the handle on it. It went out of bounds. Columbus will take over. We'll take a 30-second timeout. Back after this on 94 Sports. Will inbound at midcourt. Stanley Taylor will get the ball into Bryant Givens. Givens gives off on the right wing. They try to get it inside, but it's knocked away. Grant Howard gets the outlet pass and misses the layup. Givens for Columbus, back down court. Number 1, Stanley Taylor for 3, and he hits it.
Stanley Taylor for 3.
Grant Howard brings it down for Southwestern, gives off to Quentin Taylor. Taylor in the corner, has it taken away. So Givens in the front court, pulls up from way downtown and hits an NBA 3.
Bryant Givens for 3.
Quentin Taylor over to Devin Watson on the right side. Back to Quentin. We'll swing it left to Grant Howard. Howard penetrates, pulls up. The 8-foot jumper off the back of the rim. Givens for Columbus with the rebound. Givens back out to the top of the key to Stanley Taylor. Taylor gives it back to Givens. Givens tried to penetrate. He'll pull up at the three-point line and shoots an air ball. Here comes Grant Howard for Georgia Southwestern, right down the middle, and Grant Howard lays it in.
Grant Howard for the Hurricanes.
Columbus State's Stanley Taylor gets it on the inside, and the turnaround jumper is good. 23-18. Devin Watson with the basketball for Georgia Southwestern. He gives it off to Quentin Taylor in the middle. Quentin's going to be called for too many steps. So the traveling call turns the basketball over to Columbus State. (23-18) with 9:04 left in the first half. We'll make a substitution and bring in Jalen Rutherford. Givens, the point guard. Back out to Zay Horton. Horton goes inside to Deloach. Back out to Givens. Givens for three, no good. And the foul's going to be called on Stanley Taylor. The 6'8" forward goes over the back of Jalen Rutherford. That'll be Taylor's first personal foul.
Taylor, first personal, 6 team foul.
Quentin Taylor for Georgia Southwestern on the left side. Gives it off to Rutherford. Rutherford to Grant Howard. Howard penetrates in the middle. Gives it back out to Quentin Taylor. R.J. Sessions tries to get it inside, but they take it away from us. Zay Horton with good defense on behalf of Columbus, but Bryant Givens, their point guard, has it knocked away. They get it quickly into their big guy, Stanley Taylor, but he's going to be called for a foul. Actually, the foul will go against Deloach, number 30. And that'll put us in the bonus for the rest of the half with the 8:04 left to go. 23-18, Columbus leads it. Jalen Rutherford will be at the line for the Hurricanes. Rutherford's first free throw is good. And he misses the second one, but he'll get his own rebound. Penetrate, has it blocked. And Zay Horton for Columbus comes away with it. He'll bring it down court himself. Horton out front to Deloach. Deloach gets it to Jalen Thomas. His three-pointer is no good. Rutherford with the rebound for the Canes. Quentin Taylor slows it down, and he'll set the half-court offense. He gives it to Jamari Dean, out to Grant Howard, and now an offensive foul underneath is called. That'll be on Jamari Dean.
We've got our Georgia Southwestern State University cheerleaders coming out to the floor.
While we have a timeout, let's take it with them. We'll pause 60 seconds. Be back right after this. It'll go off the iron, rebounded by Columbus. Givens kicks it down in the corner. For three, Zay Horton, no good. Rebound by Quentin Taylor of Georgia Southwestern. Eric Hall now takes the basketball, gives it to R.J. Sessions. Sessions back to Taylor. Taylor penetrates, and the left-handed layup's in.
Taylor.
35-28 now as Givens slowly walks the basketball down court. A foul underneath going to be called. Let's see who they call that on. That'll be on number 25, Cam Paulding, his second, and that'll be a timeout. We'll take it with them. Back after this on 94 Sports.
Let it go. Let's have a little fun with it. Let's tonight's King's Curiosities. You know you make me want to keep my heels up there. Here we go.
Penetrate, nothing there. Gives it back out to Grant Howard. Howard, the freshman, kicks it out. Quay Lardy with the 12-foot jump shot, no good. Rebound by R.J. Sessions.
Quay Lardy.
(35-30) now. Givens will be called for the walk for Columbus State. So a turnover gives the basketball back to Georgia Southwestern. 2 minutes, 14 seconds left to go in the half. Ben Hicks, he'll put Devin Watson in to handle the ball, give Quentin Taylor a break. Devin Watson walks it down. Grant Howard over to Quay Lardy. Quay gives it on the left side to RJ. RJ back to Devin Watson. Grant Howard now on the left wing, penetrates inside, the turnaround pass. Off the mark, rebounded by Columbus State. Zay Horton over to Jalen Thomas. Thomas going to be called for the charge. So the offensive foul
On Jalen Thomas.
against Jalen Thomas
First personal.
is a player control foul, so we won't shoot on that. We'll inbound it to Quentin Taylor, who's back in there now for Grant Howard. Quentin gets it outside to Devin Watson. Devin Watson for three.
Watson for three.
Columbus State now penetrates inside. Chris Horton lays it in with the left hand. 37-33 with a minute left in the half. Watson gives off to Quay Lardy. Quay gets it back from him and now kicks it back out to Quentin Taylor. Taylor penetrates in the middle, has it taken away from him. They'll give it to Bryant Givens with 37 seconds left. Jalen Thomas now in the front court for Columbus. Looking inside, kicks it on the outside, and a foul's been called on R.J. Sessions as Chris Horton fired one up. That'll be R.J.'s third personal.
R.J. Sessions, third personal, 15 foul. Horton on the line.
Chris Horton to shoot from the free throw line. His first free throw's good. 38-33. There's 20 seconds left to go in the first half. Second free throw is good. (39-33) Columbus State. Horton hits all three free throws, so it's 40-33 as we bring it down court. Devin Watson gives it off to Quentin Taylor. Seven seconds left. Quentin Tayller drives, looks, gives it off to Watson. Watson for three, no good. And that's how the first half ends. 40-33, Columbus State leads it. We'll be back after this timeout on 94 Sports.
33.
we get ready to begin second half action. Columbus State leading Georgia Southwestern 40-33. Columbus State with the basketball. Givens, the point guard, inside to their big 6'10 forward. He throws it away. Quentin Taylor with the steal. Quentin in the midcourt gives it up to Jamari Dean. He gets a man off his feet and gets the foul. So that'll be on Xavier Williams. That'll be his third foul. Xavier, the big 6'10 forward, picked up 2 quick fouls and was not a factor in the first half. Jamari hits his first free throw. Second free throw on the way, it's good. So Jamari Dean picks up 2 quick points. 40-35. Down low, their big 6'10 forward takes it and puts it up and in. 42-35 now. Grant Howard out front, gives it to Quentin Taylor, back to Grant. He's in the paint trying to drive, gets away, going to be blocked by Xavier Williams. Grant tried to go after the basketball and a foul called on the hold. So that foul on Grant Howard. That'll be his first. Taylor back to Givens. Givens across court to Horton. Givens tries to get it inside, and the big 6'10 guy couldn't handle it. It started to go out of bounds, and Quentin Taylor stepped on the line. So it'll go back over to Columbus. They'll have it on the baseline. Horton looking for somebody, finally finds Thomas. Thomas back to Horton. He drives the paint, kicks it outside to Givens. Givens down low to Williams, and a foul on Jamari Dean. That'll send Xavier Givens to the line to shoot 2.
Foul on Jamari Dean. First personal, second team foul.
Williams' free throw is good. Second free throw up and good.
Williams 2 for 2 from the foul line.
44-35, the 9-point lead for Columbus. They apply pressure, but we do get it across half court. Kick it over to Quentin Taylor on the right side. Quentin has his shot blocked, follows it up, gets big Williams off his feet, and he draws a foul. That'll be Williams' 4th. So he's quickly in foul trouble again here in the second half.
Foul on Williams, 4th personal, second team foul. Quentin Taylor on the line.
Calhoun County High School prospect Quentin Taylor, the senior here at Georgia Southwestern, on the line. That free throw is good. 44-36. Quentin takes his time. The second free throw good. (44-37) now. Givens, the point guard, kicks in the corner to Jalen Thomas. His three-point shot no good. We kick it out to Devin Watson. Watson over to Grant Howard. Howard for 3, no good. Givens with the rebound. Quickly outlet pass to Adrian Kemp. Adrian can't complete the play, and we rebound it. So Grant Howard gives it to Quentin Taylor, and Taylor sets the half-court offense. Howard penetrates. Nobody there. Kicks it back out. Quay Lardy loses the handle. They give it up to number 23, Zay Horton, and he'll slam it home. 46-37.
For Columbus.
Devin Watson gets it out to Grant Howard. Over on the left side to Jamari Dean. Into Howard, now down to Quay Lardy. Quay misses the 2-foot layup off of his leg and out of bounds, and Columbus will get the basketball. .52 remaining in the second half. A 9-point lead for Columbus State. Givens tries to throw the alley-oop. Quentin Taylor slaps it away, but it goes out of bounds. So Horton to inbound for the Cougars. He throws it up, gets it in to Paulding, and Paulding lays it up with the left hand.
And Paulding.
48-37. Devin Watson in the front court. They pressure the basketball. Get it down to Jamari Dean. He misses the layup. And quickly they outlet pass to Givens. He penetrates, goes up with the right hand, misses the layup. No foul called. And Grant Howard now quickly with the basketball up the court. He'll stop at the free throw line and shoot. Gets the shooter's roll, and it's in.
Grant Howard for the Hurricanes.
48-39. 15:48 left. They penetrate in the paint. Jalen Thomas goes up and is fouled. Foul will be on Jamari Dean.
Foul on Jamari Dean.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you will direct your attention.
And they'll call the under 16 timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll pause 60 seconds. You're listening to Hurricane Basketball on 94 Sports.
All right, so we've got two contestants here. It's time to play a little freeze for tease. Each one of our contestants will get a free throw. If they make it, it's quite simple. We give them away a GSW Athletic Department t-shirt. And she was off and running. That's right, take it over, we got time. We'll let him go in the meantime. All right, our young man here. Let's see if we can give away a couple of GSW t-shirts. There's one right there, yes sir. Excellent. All right, we're 1 for 1. There, see, now she's got the jacket off. Now there's a little more mobility. Now she can go ahead. No, not quite. We got one more. That's all right. Go ahead and take it. There's your phone. Good. Thank you for being a good sport. All right. Well, we went 1 for 3. It's the young man that's going to get the T-shirt tonight. Congratulations, sir. Excellent job. We're going to hook you up, Miss Rachel. That was our freeze for tease.
$15 minutes, 40 seconds left to go in the basketball game. 48-39, Columbus clinging to a 9-point lead. At the free throw line for the Cougars is Jalen Thomas. Thomas' first free throw is good. That'll stretch the lead to 10 at 49-39. And he hits both of them. An 11-point lead now for Columbus. As we bring it back down court, Grant Howard on the left side over to Quentin Taylor. Taylor finds R.J. Sessions, who tried to get it inside but got it knocked away. And the relay pass down court will go out of bounds. So Southwestern gets it right back. Taylor and Howard bring it down court. Quentin Taylor over to R.J. Sessions. Sessions from the right side for three, and it's good.
R.J. Sessions for a tray.
That cuts the lead to 8. 50-42. Givens, the point guard, penetrates, looks, dishes back out. Thomas over to Givens. They throw the alley-oop, but we steal the pass. Quickly up court to, we're going to have a foul called. Quay Lardy tried to dunk it. He was fouled on the play.
Foul on Givens.
So Givens, the point guard, will be called for the foul. Quay Lardy shooting 2 for the Hurricanes. His first free throw is good. A chance to cut the lead to 6 if Quay Lardy can convert here. Second free throw is good.
2 for 2 from the free throw line.
50-44. Givens over to Thomas. Back to Givens. He tries to penetrate, has it knocked away. They go down low. And Stanley Taylor hits the layup. 52-44, the lead back to 8. Quentin Taylor looks, gives off to the right side to Quay Lardy. Lardy back to Taylor at the top of the key. Quentin penetrates, gets one on his feet, hands it off to Quay Lardy, and he'll be fouled. Looks like they called the foul on Zay Horton. Lardy from the line, his first free throw's up and good. Lardy's second free throw is good. So back to a 6-point lead now. 52-46, 13:47 to go. Givens out front with the basketball for Columbus. Over on the left wing to Thomas, back out front to Givens. Thomas tries to penetrate, nothing there. He'll kick it back out to Givens. Givens shoots, and it's good.
Bryant Givens.
We had him wrapped up, but he threw one up and got it. Jamari Dean on the inside for the Hurricanes. Good pass right there from Quentin Taylor. Thomas over to the left. Stanley Taylor hits the three.
Stanley Taylor for 3.
Southwestern comes back down court. Quentin Taylor has it. He'll pass over to the left side. They give it back to Quentin, and he tried to give it to Jamari underneath, but it was knocked away. Coach Ben Hicks sends in Devin Watson. Watson will replace Grant Howard in the lineup. Watson in the front court. Gives off to Taylor. R.J. Sessions gives over to Quay Lardy. Quay trying to penetrate. Turns, shoots the jumper, no good. And Givens quickly back down court for the Cougars. He'll penetrate and he'll get the layup.
Givens for Columbus.
Givens with a quick step. Hurricanes bring the ball back down court. Devin Watson on the left side. Gives it back to Quentin. Quentin gonna go in for the layup. Misses it. Rebound Jamari Dean. Back up, no good. And Columbus State with the rebound. Givens down the right side of the court. Looks, gives it to Stanley Taylor, who shoots the three off the front of the rim. Quay Lardy quickly up to Devin Watson, who penetrates, gets them on their feet, and will hit the layup.
Devin Watson.
59-50. 11:20 left to go in the basketball game. Givens in the paint, dishes off down low to Cam Paulding, and Cam will be fouled.
Oh, hello.
And they're going to take a timeout, so we'll take it with them. .50. Georgia Southwestern trailing Columbus State. And Cam Paulding, the big forward from Columbus, will be at the line shooting two. Cam's first free throw on the way. No good. Off the front of the rim. We'll bring in Rutherford to replace Devin Watson. Paulding's second free throw up, also no good. Quay Lardy with the rebound. He'll dish it off to Quentin Taylor. Taylor to Quay Lardy. They give it to Rutherford on the left side. Lardy still looking. Quentin Taylor over to the left side to Rutherford. Rutherford up and no good, and they'll get Devin Watson over the back. Or did they call Jamari Dean? So Bryant Givens will bring the basketball down for Columbus. Givens on the left side, up front to Thomas. Thomas three-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Columbus's Givens. He gets it back inside, and up and in with the layup is Cam Paulding. The Canes quickly get it down court as Rutherford calls the signals from up front. Quay Lardy gets it over to Rutherford on the right wing. Rutherford penetrates up. He gets the bucket and the foul.
Jalen Rutherford with the basket.
Foul was called on point guard Brian Givens.
Second personal, 5th team foul.
So Rutherford with a chance to convert the old-fashioned three-point play.
Rutherford completes the three-point play.
And he does. So 61-53 is the score. A lot of pressure being applied by the Hurricanes. Givens gets it down court. And the Canes take it away. R.J. Sessions with the steal. Quickly up to Quentin Taylor. He backs it out, gives it to Rutherford, and Rutherford will be fouled on the play by Jalen Thomas with the block.
Jalen Thomas.
So it'll be Canes basketball underneath their own goal. Rutherford will inbound. He'll get it out front to R.J. Sessions, who then gives it to Quentin Taylor. Rutherford goes up. We thought he was fouled, but no call. Columbus with the basketball, but stolen immediately. And Quay Lardy gets the dunk.
Quay Lardy.
R.J. Sessions with great pressure. Quentin. Rutherford, R.J. Sessions, and Jamari Dean on the floor for the Hurricanes right now. They'll inbound to Bryant Givens. Givens over to Thomas. Thomas quickly up the court to Horton. Horton gives it back to Givens. He's stuck in the paint but gets it back out. And now he'll set up the half-court offense. They've got their big guy, Xavier Williams, back in. I thought we had the basketball, but they got away, and we get it up court to R.J. Sessions, who saves it. But they say he stepped on the line. Good hustle right there by R.J. Sessions and Quay Lardy. Columbus will inbound. with 8 minutes, 40 seconds left. I think they're waiting to get up some sweat where they dove on the floor after the basketball. Zay Horton will inbound things for Columbus. They get it to Bryant Givens. That's who they want to have the basketball. He's their point guard, and he can handle it. And they throw the alley-oop to Stanley Taylor. He slams it.
Stanley Taylor.
R.J. Sessions shoots the three for Southwestern. Quickly rebounded by Columbus State's Zay Horton. Horton penetrates, gets it off to their big man, Xavier Williams. And a foul's going to be called on Jamari Dean. That's going to be Jamari's fourth personal.
16 foul.
We will bring in Devin Watson to replace Jamari Dean. From now on, they'll be in the bonus. They get it into Xavier Williams. Williams throws it away. So Southwestern gets the basketball back with 8:04. Down by 8, 63-55. Quentin Taylor in the front court. Out to Rutherford. Rutherford penetrates, kicks it out to Watson. Back out to Taylor at midcourt. Taylor with the shot from the free throw line's good.
Taylor.
Givens along the right side for Columbus State. Tries to get it inside, and R.J. Sessions going to be called for the hold. And that'll be the under 8 media timeout. We'll pause for 60 seconds. Back after this on 94 Sports.
We were able to give away the free tuition. Taylor did a good job. So we'll scale it back a little bit, but not much. We're giving away $100. We hope so. Not we. Mr. Anderson. It is Mr. A's half-court heave. Mr. A, a professor here. Mr. Anderson, a professor at GSW, is dug into his own pocket. And as a crisp $100 bill, and he's going to give it to Chris Warren if he can make a half-court shot. Mr. Anderson was very confident in you, Chris. He thinks tonight's the night he's going to break that 100 out. So let's see if it happens. Chris, whenever you are ready, we're going to try to give you a little encouragement. Let's all do a little clap going for Chris. Chris is there! Oh! He was starting to reach, but he didn't have to quite pick it out. Chris had a pretty good shot, man. He was nervous. He said he was worried about it. I thought Chris did a pretty good job. Mr. Anderson, thanks for throwing that $100 again. That was Mr. Anderson's half-court heave. How about a round of applause?
Welcome back to the Storm Dome. 7 minutes, 30 seconds left to go in the game. Columbus State leads at 63-57. We have cut the deficit to 6. Can't seem to get over the hump. When we get back to action, the 6'10 Xavier Williams will be at the free throw line for Columbus, shooting a 1-and-1. Williams' first shot is good. (64-57). Williams' second shot is good. Quentin Taylor will bring the ball down for Georgia Southwestern. We get it over to Devin Watson, back to Taylor at the top of the key. In the corner to Grant Howard. We keep swinging it. Devin Watson with it up top. He'll spin and lose it, but Rutherford gets it back for Southwestern. He penetrates, dishes off to Quay Lardy, who's up and misses the short jumper, but he gets his own rebound and puts it back in.
Quay Lardy.
Williams, the big 6'10 forward underneath, is called for the offensive foul, and that's going to be his 5th. So they'll be without the services of Xavier Williams from now on, and that's big.
Foul on Taylor, 5th personal. I think that foul on Williams, 5th personal.
Devin Watson brings the basketball up. He'll give it to Grant Howard, and he'll give it off to Quentin Taylor. Taylor along the right side to Rutherford. Penetration and a layup for Quentin Taylor.
Taylor for the Hurricanes.
So we've now cut it to 4, 65-61. Cam Paulding up top, gives it to Givens. Givens drives on Taylor, makes the layup.
Givens for Columbus State.
Grant Howard in the front court for the Hurricanes. We'll give it off to Quay Lardy, and Givens will steal it. Givens to the top of the key. Nobody stopped him. He goes in for the dunk.
Bryant Givens.
(69-61). Rutherford goes in. He'll hit the shot on the layup and be fouled. That foul's going to be on
For the Hurricanes.
I'm going to guess 25. Rutherford with a chance to convert the three-point play. Misses the free throw. So it's 69-63. Givens holds the ball deep in the front court. Looks to penetrate, pulls up, tries to get it inside, but Quay Lardy gets the steal. Quay all the way from end to end, and he'll make the layup.
Lardy.
Again, we've cut it to 4. Givens pulls up from the top of the key, and he nails a 3.
Bryant Givens.
72-65 as Rutherford brings it back up. R.J. Sessions thought about it, now pumps and shoots the 3, no good. Givens on the backside gets the rebound. 4 minutes left to go. Givens on the right side, looks inside. They're going to dump it into Cam Paulding. They're going to call a foul before the pass was made.
For the latest news and information on Georgia Southwestern State University.
That foul will be on
Be sure to follow us on
Quentin
social
Taylor.
media.
That'll be Quentin's
Connect with us to receive
second personal foul. And they call for a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them back after this on 94 Sports.
GSW Hurricanes. That's GSW Hurricanes for Facebook and Instagram users. For those of you who prefer to connect with us on Twitter and YouTube, you can find us at GSW Athletics. That's GSW Athletics on Twitter and YouTube. Quick links to all of our social media accounts are available at the top of our website, gswcanes.com. That's gswcanes.com.
72-65, the Canes trail it by 7. 3 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in the basketball game. We have cut the deficit to Taylor's got 7 points here in the second half. His first free throw is no good. Rebounded by Quentin Taylor of Georgia Southwestern. In the front court, Taylor will give it to Watson. Watson gives it to R.J. Sessions, who gives it back to Quentin Taylor. He penetrates and drives, kicks it back out. R.J. for three, good!
R.J. Sessions.
(72-68). Givens over to the left side of the court, looking for guys that are cutting through. Nobody's open, so he pulls up and nails a three.
Bryant Givens for three.
Taylor penetrates, gives it off to R.J. Sessions, who then gives it to Quay Lardy. Quay's off the mark with the three-pointer. Rebounded by Columbus. Two minutes, 34 seconds. Givens out to Stanley Taylor. Taylor with an NBA three. That'll spread the lead out, 78-68 now. Quentin Taylor for three, and the Southwestern point guard nails it. Makes it 78-61, and immediately Ben Hicks calls a full. Two minutes, 14 seconds left to go in the basketball game. 78-71, Columbus State in the lead. CSU will inbound to Bryant Givens. Givens brings it up under pressure. crosses midcourt, throws the alley-oop, but we knock it away. And they say they knocked it out of bounds. And so Georgia Southwestern gets the basketball. Quentin Taylor up the right side. He'll give it to Devin Watson. Watson back to Taylor on the right side. Taylor looking inside. He'll penetrate. Give it to R.J. Sessions. Sessions from three, no good. Rebound by Columbus. And Taylor will give it to Givens, and he'll cross midcourt. In the paint, shots up, no good. Rebound by R.J. Sessions. Sessions gives it to Taylor. Taylor penetrates, kicks it out to Watson. Devin Watson for three.
Devin Watson for three.
78-74. We've once again cut it to 4. Pressure as Columbus State's Zay Horton will get it in. Horton over to Givens. Givens across midcourt, being pressured. Gets it over to Thomas. Givens has pressure on him. Looks into the middle, and we're going to tie it up. Rutherford ties it up, and the basketball will go over to Georgia Southwestern on the alternating possession. So a good job of defense by the Hurricanes. And a chance to cut into that lead. And Columbus State wants and gets a timeout. We'll pause 30 seconds, back after this on 94 Sports. Georgia Southwestern with the basketball. Quentin Taylor brings it up the floor. He'll cross midcourt, penetrate, go up for the layup and be fouled. Cam Paulding will be called on the foul. So Quentin Taylor goes to the line with a chance to make it a 2-point game. Taylor's first free throw is good. So it's now a one-possession game. Taylor's second free throw off the front of the rim, no good. 78-75, Taylor for Columbus. is fouled by Quentin Taylor.
Foul Quentin Taylor, third personal, 19 foul. Jalen Thomas on the line.
Jalen's first shot is good. (79-75) with 34 seconds left. Jalen Thomas will have one more to shoot. His second free throw is also good. 80-75 as Devin Watson brings the ball up court. Watson gives it to Quentin Taylor. Quentin throws it down low to Lardy. Quay Lardy drops it in, and it's 80-77. A. Horton will inbound the ball for Columbus. 19 seconds left. He gets it to Jalen Thomas. Jalen over to Givens. Givens gets it across midcourt, and they'll foul there. Zay Horton will be fouled. Rutherford picks up the foul. So shooting two now will be Zay Horton for Columbus. First free throw is good. Makes it a 4-point game, 81-77. Horton's second free throw also good. Quickly Southwestern up in the front court. Quentin Taylor from three, no good. Rebound Southwestern, put up and in, and it's good, and Quay Lardy is fouled. There's 4 seconds left to go. It's 82-79. That's going to be 5 fouls on Cam Paulding. Lardy with a chance to cut the lead to 2. Misses it. Rebound. R.J. Sessions for 3, and it's good! It's good! R.J. Sessions has tied it. And we get free basketball. R.J. Sessions on the rebound, kicked it out, and hit a 3. And the Storm Dome is going berserk. Let's take a 60-second timeout. We'll be back with some overtime basketball.
The hoop in. We had to sit and watch.
Hit a three-point shot with 0.3 seconds left to send us into overtime. Columbus State controls the tip. Bryant Givens brings the ball across the midcourt line. Being guarded by Rutherford. Givens with the layup, and it's good. Givens penetrated. Nobody was there to help. Quentin Taylor with the basketball in the front court. Gives over to Quay Lardy, who gives it to Devin Watson. Watson back to R.J. Sessions. Rutherford penetrates, kicks it out to Quay. Quay gonna drive. They'll knock it away from him. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Devin Watson with the layup, it's good. Great pass by Quentin Taylor. He found Devin Watson breaking to the basket. He hit it with 1 second left on the shot clock. So we're tied at 84. Givens, the point guard, tries the three, shoots the air ball. And the crowd at the Storm Dome is letting him know it. Watson crosses midcourt, gives it up to Rutherford. He immediately gets it back to Quentin Taylor. Taylor over to Watson, back to Taylor. Taylor for three, good. (87-84), and Thomas hits a three for Columbus State. So we swap threes. That makes it 87-87. We'll take a 60. Oklahoma 87-87. We're all tied up. Columbus State and the Georgia Southwestern Hurricanes as Devin Watson brings the basketball across midcourt. Devin penetrates, has the ball knocked away, stolen by Columbus State. Stanley Taylor gives it over to Bryant Givens. Givens dribbles left side. Quentin Taylor picks him up, tries to cut him off. Givens goes in the paint, shoots the 4-foot jumper, and it's good. (89-87), and a foul going to be called on number 23, Zay Horton. Rutherford for Southwestern drove in the paint, tried to lay it up, but Horton got a hand on him. 89-87, Columbus leads it. Rutherford's first free throw is good. Rutherford's second free throw is good. We're all tied up at 89. 2:27 and counting. Givens the point guard, gives it up to Taylor, or Thomas rather. The three-point basket by Chris Horton is good. 92-89, and Quentin Taylor goes in for the layup. 92-91, Columbus leads it with 1:45 left in overtime. Givens penetrates toward the basket, shoots, misses. We get the rebound. Ahead to R.J. Sessions. He kicks it out to Quentin Taylor. Taylor will set up the half-court offense. Thought about it, but backed it out. He'll give the basketball to Rutherford. Rutherford penetrates from the left side, shoots, and is fouled. Rutherford's had a great basketball game tonight. The left-hander penetrated in the paint, drew the foul. Now he'll have a chance to shoot two. His first free throw is good. That ties it at 92. Rutherford can give us the lead here. Second free throw is good. 93-92. Canes lead it. 1:13 left. Jalen Thomas brings it down. Thomas trying to go to the paint. He'll deliver inside. They missed the layup. R.J. Sessions with the rebound. Quentin Taylor gets the basketball and slowly walks it up court. 50 seconds remaining. Columbus State still playing the zone defense. They haven't come out. And Quentin Taylor with 8 seconds on the shot clock goes to the rim and he's fouled. They'll call the foul on Zay Houston, or rather Zay Horton. Taylor's first free throw is good. The Canes lead it 94-92. 33.2 seconds left. Quentin's second free throw on the way, and it's good. Thomas for three, good. And they'll call and get a timeout. We'll pause 30 seconds, be back after this on 94 Sports. We'll have to go the length of the court. We inbound to Quentin Taylor. Taylor walks it down slowly. And it looks like we will choose to hold it. Givens comes out, goes man-to-man on Quentin Taylor. 4 seconds left. Taylor loses the basketball. R.J. Sessions with the shot, and it's no good. So we'll go to double overtime. 95-95. I thought we had a chance there, and Quentin Taylor lost the handle on the basketball. R.J. Sessions picked it up, but kind of off balance, just threw it up. Go to the second overtime, all tied at 95. Columbus will control the tip. Bryant Givens will cross midcourt. Being guarded by Rutherford. He'll give it off to the right side to Thomas. Thomas goes in for the layup, and he'll be fouled on the play. They call the foul on number 21, Devin Watson. That'll be his second personal.
Devin Watson, second personal.
Jalen Thomas at the line, shooting 2. First one is good. That gives Columbus State a 96-95 lead. Thomas' second free throw also good. Quentin Taylor brings the basketball up for Georgia Southwestern. He'll have Quay Lardy, R.J. Sessions, Devin Watson, and Rutherford on the floor with him. Taylor spins, shoots the 8-footer, and it's good. All knotted at 97. Glad to have you along. It's good basketball here in the Storm Dome. Givens penetrates, shoots the jumper, no good. Gets his own rebound, kicks it out. The three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Columbus. Givens tries to penetrate, and he'll walk. He'll walk before the shot. He made the shot, but they called it. He walked. 4:03 left in double overtime. It's 97-97 as Quentin Taylor walks it up. .11 seconds left on the shot clock. Taylor penetrates himself, gets a man up. They say he blocked it. No foul as Stanley Taylor made the block. So Bryant Givens now will walk the basketball down. Givens on the right side. Gives up top to Taylor and back to Givens. It's a cat and mouse game now as these two coaches are going hard at it. Quentin Taylor with a steal, gives it to R.J. Sessions, but Thomas steals it right back. Thomas goes in, and they'll call him for the offensive foul. Great job right there by Quentin Taylor, holding his position and drawing the charge. 3 minutes, 4 seconds left to go. We're all tied up at 97. Great crowd here at the Storm Dome. They're on their feet. We'll get the basketball in to Quentin Taylor. They'll let the pressure go back down court, so no pressure as Quentin walks the ball up. He gives off to Rutherford. Rutherford drives, goes in for the layup, misses. Columbus State with the rebound. Givens drives the middle, shoots and scores. And they'll call the foul on Devin Watson.
Brian
99-97, Columbus State leads it. And Givens with a chance to convert the old-fashioned three-point play. If so, that'll send them into triple digits. Givens' free throw is good. 100-97. Taylor gives it to Quay Lardy. Lardy back to Rutherford. We get it inside, now kick it out to Taylor. Taylor penetrates, and he'll hit the layup. It's 100-99 with 2 minutes left. Givens trying to find some room. He'll penetrate, make the shot. He does not make the shot, but they call it on the floor. And he'll go to the line to shoot two. So their best shooter, Givens, at the line. And he'll miss the first free throw. The men's soccer team right down here making a lot of noise for Southwestern. And Givens will hit the second free throw. 101-99. A minute 54 left in double overtime. Rutherford with the basketball. Penetrates in the paint. Tries to go up for the shot, and they'll call him for a walk. Columbus gets it in. Givens under pressure, gets the ball across midcourt. Again, it's 101-99. Columbus leads it. Nine seconds on the shot clock. Givens drives and hits the layup. 103-99. We're down by 4. Quentin Taylor drives in and he'll be fouled. Taylor with a chance to cut the lead to 2. Quentin's first free throw on the way. It's good. (103 to 100) as Taylor gets the basketball. Second free throw is also good. 103-101. We've called a timeout. Bryant Givens brings the basketball down court. He'll give it to Zay Horton. Horton over to Thomas. Thomas back to Givens. Thomas in the front court. Tries to penetrate. We stop him. He throws up a prayer. Misses it. Gets his own rebound. And we'll foul him as he goes in for the shot. We had a chance to grab the basketball and didn't. The foul's on Grant Howard. That's just his second. The first free throw by Horton is no good. Still 103-101 with 37 seconds left. Horton's free throw is up and good. 104-101. Columbus leads it. Grant Howard gives over to Quentin Taylor. Taylor is good. So 104-103 with 19 seconds left. And we foul. Foul's going to be called on Devin Watson. Horton again at the line. Horton's free throw is good. 105-103 with 19.6 seconds left. Horton's free throw up and good. So it's a 3-point game. 103-106. Quentin Taylor comes down, has the basketball, gives it to Grant Howard. We give it to Howard on the outside. Howard throws up a three, no good, and the clock will run out on us. So in double overtime, the Canes lose 106-103, a great basketball game. We'll We'll be back to recap the stats right after